Malaysia Airlines CEO Izham Ismail has been announced as Executive Director and Group CEO Designate with immediate effect. He will assume the role of Group CEO on December 1st upon the departure of Peter Bellew, who is currently on administrative leave. He has 38 years of experience in the aviation industry, having started his career with Malaysia Airlines as a pilot in 1979. Bellew announced that he was stepping down on Tuesday. The news shocked the industry and led to Flight Attendants Union NUFAM pointing fingers at Khazanah National. NUFAM President Ismail Nasaruddin accused Khazanah today of not knowing how to manage an airline. And despite denials by both Khazanah and Bellew himself, he maintains that it was a state investment arm's meddling that drove their CEO away. He adds that there was interference from the government, which could have made things more difficult for the airline to run. Malaysia's inflation in September went up by 4.3% year-on-year, the highest in 6 months, due to more expensive transportation as well as food and non-alcoholic drinks. According to the Stats Department, transportation costs rose 15.8% on costlier fuel, the sharpest hike among the CPI components. The average price of 1 litre of RON95 petrol was RM2.19 in September versus RM1.70 a year earlier, while the average price per litre of RON97 increased to RM2.48 last month from RM2.05 in September 2016. Second on the list, food and non-alcoholic drinks prices rose 4.6% due to the sharp surge in the prices of oils and fats, which rose by nearly 40% year-on-year. The EPF is urging Gen Y and Z to diversify their investments and savings to make sure they have enough savings post-retirement. According to Bernama, the EPF says 64% of its members aged 54 have less than 50,000 ringgit in their retirement accounts. This means they will likely run out of cash in their 5th year of retirement, if not sooner. This is especially pertinent because Gen Y and Z, who are aged between 16 and 35, make up more than 50% of its members. Quoting EPF PJRAS advisor Morgana Murugan, Bernama reports that currently only 21% or 2.9 million members have sufficient old age savings, and most members opt for lump sum withdrawals upon retirement. This has resulted in some individuals spending all the savings at once and ending up having to live the rest of their lives in poverty. The Association of Banks in Malaysia says there is no truth to a report of a high rejection rate for auto loans. A local news agency had claimed that 60% of would-be car buyers have had their loan applications rejected. However, the association clarified today that the approval rate for such applications between January and September this year stood at 68%. This is the same rate previously seen in 2016, testament that commercial banks remain supportive of the auto sector. It adds that car loans will continue to be extended to eligible borrowers. Ride-sharing outfit Grab has raised up to $700 million in debt financing to build the largest car rental fleet in Southeast Asia by the 4th quarter of 2018. Its president Ming Ma says the record-breaking debt financing round clearly demonstrates high confidence in its business model and market leadership from several of the world's leading banks. He did not disclose the names of current debt financiers. The debt facilities comes along with Grab's exclusive partnership with Singaporean public transport operator SMRT. This will give it exclusive access to SMRT's taxi and private car fleet management capabilities, along with its network of taxis and Stride's private hire cars. Grab claims it has a current market share of 95% in third-party taxi hailing and 72% in private vehicle hailing.